No one at the station ever questioned why the last train arrived every night at exactly 2:17 a.m. It wasn't on any timetable, not a single one. It just appeared. Tonight, Raghav stood alone on the platform, his breath a white cloud in the freezing air. He'd missed his usual train, the last scheduled one, and this mysterious arrival was his only way home. As the station lights flickered erratically, the train slid into the station without a single sound. No screech of brakes, no hum of an engine, no announcement played over the speakers. The doors hissed open, revealing an empty driver's cabin. He hesitated for a second, but the cold was biting, and he just wanted to get home. Inside, the carriage was dimly lit. The other passengers sat perfectly still, like statues in a museum. Their faces were pale, almost glowing in the faint light, and their eyes stared straight ahead, unblinking. It was unsettling, but Rogov was too tired to care. He found an empty seat and sat down. The moment he did, the doors snapped shut and the train began to move, accelerating with an unnatural smoothness. That's when he noticed it. He glanced at the window, expecting to see his reflection against the passing darkness. But there was nothing. No reflection of himself, no reflection of the other passengers, just an endless, empty void. A cold whisper slithered through the air, seeming to come from right behind him. Don't look back. His heart hammered against his ribs. Just then, his phone buzzed in his pocket. He pulled it out. An unknown number. The message was short and chilling. You shouldn't be here. A sudden, intense cold swept through the carriage, seeping into his bones. Then, a soft cracking sound. One by one, the passengers began to turn their heads toward him. Their necks twisted at impossible angles. The sound of bone grating on bone echoing in the silent car. Their mouths stretched open, wider and wider, into horrifying, silent screams. Suddenly, the lights went out, plunging the carriage into absolute blackness. Rogov held his breath, paralyzed by fear. A moment later, the lights flickered back on. He was alone. Every single passenger was gone. The train jolted to a sudden stop. The doors opened onto a platform he recognized instantly, his home station. A wave of relief washed over him. He scrambled out of the train and onto the solid ground of the platform. The second his feet touched the concrete, the train vanished behind him, gone. But something felt terribly wrong. The air was too still. He looked up at the station clock. The hands were frozen at 2:17 a.m. His phone buzzed one last time, the same unknown number. The message read, "You got off at the wrong time." An ice-cold hand gripped his shoulder. Rogov screamed. The next morning, the station manager reviewed the overnight security footage. What he saw made his blood run cold. At 2:17 a.m., the footage showed the train arriving at the empty platform. No one got on, no one got off. The train simply sat for a minute before disappearing. But the platform's highly sensitive microphone had picked up a sound. A faint, clear whisper echoing in the empty station. "Next passenger, please."